My boyfriend cheated on me. His life is ruined, and I feel like mine is too. I need some people to give me a reality check and convince me not to stay. Sorry this is so long, it's nice to collect all my those. I have been with my boyfriend for nearly 4 years. We moved in together after a year of dating, and we really built a life together. A year and a half ago, my mom entered a vegetative state due to an aneurysm, and my dad became an extreme alcoholic. I eventually quit my jobs, turned down job offers, moved states, and finished out my own degree online so he could start medical school. It was difficult for me to leave everything and all my friends, but I loved him. I thought we could get married when he graduated. Then he was kicked out this month. Cheated on his exams. He was devastated, and I was too. I told him I didn't care and that we could figure this out. Then this Sunday, I see he was cagey with his phone. I jokingly grabbed it from him, and he immediately snatched it back in a panic. I snooped on his phone that night when he was sleeping. He's cheating on me. The messages only go back for the last month on his secret Discord account, but the secret Reddit account is 2 years old. He sent a lot of nudes. Nudes on the comforter I bought, on the bed I bought. Nudes on the couch I bought, that we cuddle on together every night. Nudes in MY sweater. Nudes in MY socks. Nudes with sex toys he bought me. I'm confident everything was only online, but he did post on his Reddit looking for an in-person FWB. He did this mostly in the last month, but there was a post from 6 months ago too. I couldn't sleep the rest of the night and literally shook with anxiety. I confronted him when he woke up yesterday, and he tried to lie to my face about it. When faced with the fact that I already knew, he tells me he felt terrible due to school and getting expelled. He said he still loves me, and he doesn't know why he did it. I tried to tell him that it was over between us, but he asked for a second chance. He said we could both start communicating better and our relationship can improve. He said he would never do this again and that he never actually met anyone. He left to spend the night at his parents' house, but he's already back today. It's so hard. I love him so much that it's difficult not to hug him and talk friendly with him. But I'm so hurt and betrayed that he would do this to me after everything I'm going through and gave up for him. To add to matters, if we break up he'll lose what little he has left. All of his friends were in the med program he was expelled from. I own most of our things. He'll have to move back in with his parents. Then his mom will find out he got expelled from medical school and lose it on him. He ruined his entire life in a month, and it's hard not to feel sorry for him too. I wish he never did this to us. I wish that I could pretend this all didn't happen. I wish he hid it all better. I wish I didn't tell anyone what he did so I wouldn't be so embarrassed by myself if I stay. I don't know what I'm going to do even if we split up. My family lives 10 hours away, and I don't have any friends in our new state. Update. Things this last week have been tough. We talk often about what happened, but we still treat each other as if we were in a relationship and nothing changed. I am firm with him needing to leave whenever we talk, but inside, I waver slightly. I miss him. I'm still so saddened he cheated on me and ruined everything we had. I don't want him to leave. I don't want to sleep alone. I don't want to go home to an empty house. I love watching our weekly shows together, playing with our cats, our trips and dates. I hate the idea of starting over again with someone else. I want to shake him and scream and have him take it all back. But he can't. So, he's leaving. He's going to work a few hours away, housing provided, until September, and then he'll move out of our shared apartment, if that's what I want then. I'm probably being more fair than he deserves, but 4 years of love doesn't just go away. The reason he, presumably, doesn't want to move out now is so his parents don't find out he was actually expelled from med school. Another thing that makes it slightly difficult for me is how distraught he is. He cries nearly every time we discuss what happened, and I rarely ever saw him cry before. He does more around the house than he ever did before. He talks about how bad he feels that he cheated on me and that he wishes he never did something so stupid. I know things will get easier once he leaves. I know I'll be fine, and that this is for the best. He would just continue to drag me down with his poor choices and constant lies if we stayed together. He has no future prospects and no morals. Not to mention, the trust between us is gone. When I'm at work, I wonder who he's talking to. When he takes too long in the bathroom, I wonder if he's taking pictures in there. So, things will be over between us. It's for the best. Thanks for reading this update, and if you read my last post. Cheating s***ux. Now some of the comments. Actions have consequences. He's learning that now. Let him cry. He cheats in school and cheats in relationships. If you stayed with him, he'd lie some other way. Yep, cheating sucks. I am sorry you are going through this, so very sorry. Trust me when I tell you, it will sound cliché, but when this fog of hurt and confusion lifts up, when you find somebody who truly loves you the way you deserve to be loved, you will be so grateful that all this happened before you married him and had kids with him. It will get better. Big hug from across the pond. This is all so sad and upsetting for both of you. He was probably extremely stressed about passing his exams and made some very bad choices. I'm assuming he was in the last 4 years just trying to get a good career so you could have a nice life together, plus please his mother. His choices have become a death blow to all that you both wanted. Usually I suggest complete separation, but considering the shock and that you have nowhere to go except back home, him leaving until September is a good plan. I'm so sorry, but this man is not a good partner. He has lied indiscriminately, to med school, to his friends and to you. He is a man who chooses the crooked path every time, thinking it is easier, or more fun. This is not a one-off moment of weakness, this is who he is. You should not continue to invest yourself in this man. It may well turn out to be some sort of mental illness, but even so he does not deserve you. You may not think it now, but all of his lies being revealed at once is good for you. Nobody would blame you for walking. If you supported him through the med school issues, then 10 more years invested and you find out he had been cheating on you all along would be worse. This man is still doubling down. What else has he done that you have not found out about yet? He needs to find his rock bottom, and that means losing you. The arrogance of the man turning back up the next day and expecting forgiveness. Your life is not ruined. You can walk away with your head held high. Let him wear the labels of being kicked out and cheating on his girlfriend. You did nothing wrong. I think you are given an extraordinary chance to escape. You're not married and you don't have kids with him, so separating your lives shouldn't be too complicated. I understand that you feel you're throwing the past 4 years away, but most people get to live to their 80s today. Is this the guy you want to spend the next 50 years with? Is this the guy you want to have kids with? As I'm sure the answer is no, you need to start the process of moving him out. He's straight up lying to you. The things you found out go back at least 6 months, and Guess had secret account for 2 years. He got kicked out last month. He's using that as his cover story, but he's been at it for a longer time. If you'll end it either him, you'll land on your feet. You sound like a person who gets stuff done. You'll eventually get over him, and will meet someone who'll treat you with the respect you deserve and will not take you for granted. And if you worry about this dude, maybe facing real consequences for his actions will force him to shape himself up. Right now you don't even know if he actually wants to stay with you so his life won't fall apart, or because he actually loves you and wants to build a good life together. Take your time. You don't have to make decisions immediately. If you can, try to take distance from him, ask him to give you space, go stay with his mom for a while. That's the least he can do for you.